Alright. They forced me to do it. I'm about to throw old blue on them and see what happens. My anaconda don't want none, unless you're a big bass, son.
I mean, that's something they've probably never seen.
Never.
Never.
Right here.
He is literally...
And my line's up. He still got it, too.
Yeah, he's swimming with it.
Yeah, he's still there.
The worm's bigger than him.
Yeah. Where are you, little shit? Look at that. They say big worms don't catch small fish. That's a lie. I've done it. That's a better one. Yeah. There he is. Oh, bro.
He didn't have it.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, chunky.
Hook just in case, but as soon as I set the hook, I saw my frog move on the water. That's why I was like half-assed hook set.
Yeah, a little one. Look at that little chunk.
He's healthy.
He is, dude.
He's eating. The way that fish is built, you can tell he's gonna be big.
I don't know, dude. What do you think? I mean, like, I'm trying to think of some places we could possibly go. I mean,
We could always go get bluegill.
yeah, we could. And I mean, what time is it right now? 6?
I mean, it wouldn't take us 10 minutes to get the bluegill. I've already got rods set up for it.
You got bait?
For bluegill?
Yeah.
There's a Dollar Tree right next to it. I'm talking like walking distance.
They got, what do they got?
Bread.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna get us a little bucket.
All right, let's go get some bluegills.
The thing, we'll have to...
So today we're doing a little bit of pond fishing. We've already been fishing some this morning, had a couple blow-ups on a frog, caught a couple on the old blue anaconda. We saw a snake hanging from a power line. That was probably some kind of Satan worship thing. Overall, it's been a good morning so far. But what we're doing is going to get some live bait. We're actually going to catch some bluegills so that we can bring them back over here and fish with them. And the reason that we're doing that is because this pond is very, very clear, and these fish, especially the bigger fish, really like eating live bait. It's hard to get them to bite an artificial, and it's just, I think, a lot to do with pressure and the fact that these fish are really smart. They're old. I mean, there's 10-pounders swimming around in this pond, and you know, when a northern strain bass gets to be 10 years old, that usually means that they're 25 or older. So I mean, you got fish that are older than me living in that pond, very conditioned to seeing about everything that you think you can throw at them. But like I said, we're gonna go pick up some bluegill. We're gonna come back over here, we're gonna fish with those, keep fishing with the big old blue anaconda, and hopefully catch us a great old big one. And hopefully you guys will enjoy today's episode. When I say the word bucket, what comes to mind? Like a little sand pail, right? Like a small bucket. This mug walks into the freaking Target and picks up like a Rubbermaid tote, like 24 gallon. He'd hide a dead body in it. He's like, here, a small bucket. I'm like, that's not a small bucket. And then we had to go over the bread. I wish I could have filmed that, but I didn't get a chance. He was over here looking at like rye bread and pumpernickel. It's like, dude, just get some white bread. It's not like they're on a specific kind of bread. You know, that sourdough bite has been real hot for these bluegill lately. So yeah, we got everything we need though. We're gonna go here. The pond is literally just right here. So we're gonna stop, run down here. I'm gonna bass fish while he bluegill fishes because there's only one bluegill rod, and what's the point in trying to just stand there and watch me? Like, you need some moral support or something? You want me
I might need
you need to hold your hand while I do it?
Whenever I catch one, will you like
unhook
give a
it
chant? Give a chant.
A chant? Oh yeah, I could totally chant.
Yeah.
I come up with like a little cheer. Yeah. I can unhook it for you too if you need me to.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, got it. Bingo.
There we go.
That's a better one.
That's a big one. Where should we put this?
Just right in the back. Just drop the tailgate. There's scoot it in there. Got it? Get it? Yeah. Good. Let's go. Whew.
We survived that one.
I'm going like first cast with this thing. We get busted. Let's put it like right here.
Yeah, out of the way. Got it. Oh my God.
You get him?
I got him. He's a little bastard.
Oh. Oh my God. That's funny. There you go. Hey, he ain't too little. I mean, stuffed it. Did you get him deep? Give me the pliers real quick. You ever seen this before?
Yeah, take it.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how this hook's gonna do. Yep, there you go.
Well, guys.
Well, that didn't work out exactly how we wanted it to, but that's okay. We still caught some largemouth, still had a good time. But when I get a kayak, I think that's when this pond is going to be a freaking player. Is, you know, when you're able to actually go dissect that water a little bit more. Right now we're heading back to the house. I'm actually not going to end today's video right here. We're going to go back, set up my crawdad trap, go put it in the creek behind the house, see if we can catch some crawdads tonight into tomorrow, and then we may go take those crawdads and go fishing with them and see if we can catch some fish on live crawdads. But yeah, we're going to go get us some food, get back to the house, and we'll get that crawdad trap set up. Last time I tried this, I just don't know if it was the right time of year. I think that was probably the main malfunction in the whole system. I think it was, was it March? March when I tried that last, and it was really cold, and it didn't really get warm until later on in the year this year. But apparently crawdad trapping works a lot better in the summertime. So that's what we're gonna do. What I have here is my trap. I'll show you it here in a minute if you haven't seen it. I got a piece of frozen fish I'm gonna put in said trap. And I got a pair of scissors to open a piece of said fish, and then I'm gonna go put said trap in said creek in said backyard. So I got a creek that runs through my backyard that is full of crawdads. I used to go back there as a kid and flip rocks and catch them by hand. And if my crawdad trap doesn't work, what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna flip rocks and I'm gonna catch them by hand, get me a bucket full of them, and then go fishing with them. And don't worry, I'm gonna fish in a lake where that they would naturally reside. And the reason I know that is because my creek dumps into a bigger creek that eventually dumps into the lake. It's about 15 minutes from my house. So we don't have to worry about cross-contamination and all that stuff, because, you know, people love to go in the comment section to other people's videos and virtue signal about, you know, nature and whatnot. So yeah, though, but so like I said, what we need to do here is we need to take this little clip off. there, and that opens the trap up. And then we need to take this piece of fish. This is, not sure, tilapia maybe? Which, you know, I don't think there's any tilapia native to Tennessee, but you know, fish is fish, and when you're just trying to catch crawdads, I don't think it really matters, just as long as it's fish. And it's frozen right now, but my thinking is as it warms up, starts to thaw out, it'll gradually release the scent of that fish into the water, which will attract those crawdads, make it a little bit harder to eat, and make them want to come in there and last a little bit longer than, you know, a normal piece of bait or something like that. Another thing that is good is bluegills and cat food. I tried the cat food. The cat food did not work too well. I've not tried a bluegill, so if this doesn't work, maybe we can go catch a handful of bluegill and cut them up and use those as bait and try. But once I stick this thing in, I'm going to leave it in the water probably 2 days, maybe a day and a half. 2 or 3 days, I'm not sure. Most of what I've read said go check your trap after a day. I checked it last time and there wasn't anything in it, but you know, whatever, that doesn't mean anything. They're, you know, they could go crawling in there because they're warmer. I know there's a lot of crawdads down here though, so it should work. But let me throw this in the trash can. We'll head down the creek and we'll throw this thing in and try to find a good spot to put it. Got the trap. We're going to the field. It's about to get really bright. Yep, there it is. What are you doing? Putting a crawdad trap out. Alright guys, so I had to talk to my neighbor for just a second. But what I've done is I put it next to this log, got the bait in there. It's deep on this one end, this other end isn't, but they can still probably crawl into it. But what I'm thinking is, I used to catch a bunch of crawdads right here under this log, right here in this area, and I used to catch a bunch in this area, which they still should be here. If this doesn't work, there's another area right over here that's pretty deep. The main thing is just finding that deep water. That's kind of the hardest thing. But I'm gonna leave that there overnight. Usually there are a bunch of crawdads all up into this log, like I said. We'll leave this crawdad trap sitting here overnight. We'll see what happens with it. Hopefully we'll catch some crawdads, but like I said, if we don't, I'm going old school. I'm gonna come down here with a 5-gallon bucket in my hands, start flipping some rocks and catch some crawdads and go fishing with them. I kind of figured out a way to actually fish the crawdads that's super effective. Learned it on YouTube. And I'm just, you know, I kind of want to test all these different live baits out, see what works, see what doesn't. That way that I can have something just kind of as a backup when artificials aren't working. And then plus it's just fun. It's always fun to go out and try new things, and the live bait thing to me is just super duper fun. But as always guys, thank you for watching. If you got any questions or comments, please go leave them in the comment section down below. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, go check out some more of my videos. Also go down in the description, you can check out all my partners like G-Rod, Lou's, Beast Coast. It'll all be linked down below. Even the setup I used today will be linked down below. But as always, you guys are sweet. Hey, go. Go! Look at me, goat! And say it. So thank you for watching.